By the way, I just want to say, I can't tell you, many people come up to me and they go, you know, Dana and Spade, they're always talking about you on their podcast.
Yeah, it's called homage.
Are. Yeah.
It's an homage to the Omo.
Why do you talk about me so much?
I don't know why you think we do you. That's ridiculous.
No, it isn't. Everyone says it.
I like to be sort of real, but I don't want to be totally real. So I'll definitely be getting if we ever take a week off, I got a full facelift from head to toe. And I'm covered in a body bruise. Just my whole body's bruised.
Aren't we just puffy clowns? I mean, did Red Buttons ever get a facelift? I don't know.
I know. We're supposed to be gross, I think.
I think we're just little clowns. I mean, did Sid Caesar ever get a lip tuck?
I know. Everyone's supposed to be good looking. Everyone. There's no, I mean, my dry cleaner has a headshot. It's like, you never know. Like, hey, discover me.
Look,
your hair's really like Jodie Foster.
Talking about good work. I always say, who had good work? Jodie Foster.
She looks great.
No, I don't think she did anything, and she does look great.
I have a question for you because we have a guest. We don't ever have a guest. We're gonna have it, so we're teasing it. But let's first get to. I know we talked about something before we came on that I want to see, and then we'll talk to this idiot.
This I read, and I think it's true. I talked to other people that if Trump, I talked to people. I talked to other people to. Was that a fake news?
That's a good sources. Yeah, that's good.
I talked to other people that if Trump goes to prison, the Secret Service is going with him because every ex-president has 24 around-the-clock Secret Service guys.
Good.
So Trump going to prison with the Secret Service. This is my take on it. Oh, look, man. We got ourselves a new bitch. What's your name, eh? My name is Donald J. Trump, President of the United States. He thinks he's the president. Sorry, I didn't switch. He thinks he's the president, man. Yeah. Hey, look at you. You're fat, man, and orange. What do you eat all the time, man? How do you get big and fat and orange like that? I eat cheeseburgers. I eat salads very rarely, and I eat a lot of snow cones.
Snow cone. Hey, I like he's proud of being fat so far. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Snow cones is a funny word.
Yeah, it is
I eat snow cones, chicken, cheeseburgers, and snow cones. Anyway, hey, what's with the guys in the suits? That's the Secret Service. They're sworn to protect me. And they got weapons like you wouldn't believe. They're coming to prison with me, and they're bringing the guns. They're bringing their Uzis. They got rocket launchers on their back. They got dynamite in their pants. If you touch me, you're done. Oh, it looks like I'm the bitch now. Don't worry, I love the Hispanics. I've always loved the Hispanics, and they love me. It's a little sloppy.
Hey, can I borrow a dilly bar?
Now, if I can't do it with a Latino accent, I'd have to do kind of, hey, look, man, we got a little bitch here. Hey, what's up with you? You're fat and orange. What the fuck you eat?
I think Latino works.
I was going to do the twist at the end, like, I don't really talk like this. I'm actually from Ireland, and I came here, and I committed a crime. I sentenced to prison, so I took on a persona to protect myself. So sometimes I talk like this, but really, this is how I actually talk.
Hey, Trump.
Hey, Trump. Hey, Trump.
You got a big rump.
Hey, Trump, you got a big rump, and you stunk. Trump, you're fat and round and orange. What's going on, homie?
I like they let you bring a machete in here.
The Secret Service will bring all kinds of weapons, like you guys have chains, machetes, and iron fists, whatever they call them, knuckles, and all those things. Brass knuckles. They'll hit you so hard you'll be crying all the way down. Let me tell you, you'll be like a girly man, a little tiny girly man from Hans and Franz standing in line.
You might want to sit next to me in the cafeteria.
Yeah. If you tip over my mashed potatoes, the Secret Service will be like white on rice is gonna take you down. Hey man, why is your voice so rough all the time? I don't know.
Be nice. I might give you my fudgicle.
That's if Trump goes to prison. Now Biden goes to prison. Hey, who says we're in prison? It's all just subjective. Okay.
But he would be shadowed by Corn Pop, or at least he could say Corn Pop's in here with me, and so you don't want to mess with me because Corn Pop.
Yeah, I wanted to do a little Trump this week. Next week, it's going to be back to Biden, and then maybe I'll do I don't know, Bobby Kennedy Jr. People ask me, but I don't. It's very difficult.
Well, we've got a guest, a buddy of ours wants to jump on with us, and we can read the headlines, and he'll just read them with us, and we'll just talk about inane stupid shit.
Is this a mystery guest? Let's pretend it's a.
You have to guess him. Oh, whoops. Well, I guess that wasn't a big mystery.
Tower 1, come in. We need to make a landing.
He's asleep with his eyes open.
No, he has
John, are you?
He looks at an Air Force controller. I mean, with those headphones.
I mean, what? He told me to wear headphones, for God's sake.
Wait a minute. Is this Jon Lovitz?
Mm-hmm. John, are you in the Incredible Shrinking Man?
Welcome.
You want me to play Bill Burr and you play Jon Lovitz? Hey, John, your head's like a tomato can. You know, that thing was hysterical.
What's the deal with pickles?
We text each other like that, and I said we should do that as like on your podcast. So we did.
Right.
He goes, just say anything. I went, okay.
And you gave it to him with both barrels.
He's not worried about getting canceled.
Hey, it's Jerry the dog.
Hello, Jerry. Jerry and I are sort of on hot and cold with each other.
Jerry, does Jerry remember me, or is he playing hard?
He remembers you. Wait, let me see.
Jerry's not so thirsty to be on camera.
Dana, remember that this is what we do when we were on stage at SNL. We'd see each other in the monitor, remember?
Uh-huh. Oh, just go chin up kind of thing? Is that it? Well, we were only in our 30s then. We didn't really have to keep our chin up.
Looking at each other like we're head. This overhead light, it looks like I'm completely bald. That's why I'm wearing a hat.
No, that's good. That hat has Arizona on it.
Yeah, because you have
that Arizona? Sorry.
Yeah, the wind when I was there with you.
Oh, that's Nevada.
David.
Okay. And you got like flying saucer teacups over your ears and a blue cap. So at first I was like,
I don't have to wear them.
No, they look.
You do.
You'll wear them.
No, you just cut out.
Well, why aren't you wearing them?
The podcast.
Well, I've got these little ones that fit in. You know, this.
Yeah, I have ones like that, except mine are expensive.
They're great, John. You probably have better. You have great sound. Are you?
I have a shirt like that, except mine's expensive.
I had a shirt like that once, but then my mom got a job.
What a fucking burn.
Oh, you are wearing headphones.
I was doing a Wayne's World line.
John, we're going to throw up a few stories and you just chime in with us. We're going to make fun of whatever's going on in the world, okay?
Okay. Hit it, fellas. Oh, it's on my screen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. This is a new.
Oh,
you want to read it?
On.
Read it, David.
Heather, my birthday's coming up. Pea-stained jeans, leaky style, come with a big price tag, and it's already sold out. So you can buy jeans that look like you pee-peed in them. Is this from the Billy Madison collection? Look at how funny this is. Are you going to wear these? That guy looks super cool. He's a DJ, I think, at Coachella.
I would buy him for a friend, for Dana and you as a joke.
Right.
Well, they have another one. I think it's called the Jon Lovitz Connection. And in the back, yeah, I was going to say a fudgesicle motif. I wanted to make you happy, John.
It's a melted fudgesicle in your pocket.
It's called poo pants, and they just sort of have a brown stain in the back. And apparently, they're going off the charts. They're Nordstrom's.
Well, mine has a little airbag in it, so when you kick the guy, it goes.
What happens? Oh, it farts?
Yeah.
No. I like these. You got to be kind of skinny to wear pee pants.
Is this even real?
I think it's real.
I'm calling bullshit on that. I don't think
go to our YouTube and give us facts and figures, because I like to look at the comments. They're actually very nice sometimes. Some of our fans are nice. Actually, I'm shocked how.
Why would you want to wear jeans where it looks like you?
Okay. They were on the runway in Milan, Heather said.
Well, it's kind of like the first time.
Crazy.
John Lovitz, where were you when you first saw someone with torn jeans? You go,
oh yeah, good.
This is just what do we do now? We've torn them up.
Yeah, I remember seeing that, and I go, I'd throw them out,
and then you'd throw up.
I do.
And
like
then you'd
jeans.
grow up.
I like shirts that are a little beat up. I like old sweatshirts. And then when you started selling them looking old, I thought it was ridiculous, but I kind of like it. It saves me 100 washes, you know?
Yeah.
I'm always down at the laundromat.
But you're trying to save water and conserve on water.
You know, John, when we were all three at SNL at the same time, the hardest day was the day off was Sunday. and I would go in. You'd have to go to the basement of my boiling hot apartment building, and then I'd have to buy like $100 in quarters and go down there and do it. That's the funniest part.
I paid John on the side to take my laundry and do it and bring it back, and I was very grateful, and I was generous with my payments. Remember, John, when you do my laundry?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was cool of you.
By the way, I just want to say, I can't tell you, many people come up to me and they go, Dana and Dana and Spade, they're always talking about you on their podcast.
Yeah, it's called homage.
Yeah,
it's an homage to the Omo.
Why do you talk about me so much?
Well, you come up because you're funny and an interesting voice.
Yeah.
Dennis Miller comes up because you'd think of his take. Okay, you got the Love Man on with the Dixie Cup phone things and the Mariners hat. Okay,
I don't have the inside the ear headphones. Lovitz.
What was that on the $5 rack? And keep going.
What am I, Geico? What's my insurance, Geico?
I don't know why you think we do you. That's ridiculous.
No, it isn't. Everyone says it.
You're doing Mae West.
No, I'm not.
Mae West.
Mae West is, why don't you come up and see me sometime?
Come up and see me sometime.
Come up and see me sometime.
God, it is.
Jeez, I just put that together, Mae.
Why don't you come up and see me? No, you know who I really sound like is a Wimpy from Popeye. It really influenced me. I'd gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
You're better than Wimpy. That was good.
I love Wimpy.
What's the next story? And then we'll talk more about Wimpy.
It's about underwear that is.
And then my hair.
Let's see if we can elevate the podcast. Okay, here we go.
Oh, Sophia Bush says she's in a relationship. Now, I just thought, in my opinion, this is not important, but when an actress, if an actress is gay, it's okay to keep that to yourself. I think the idea is we're all equal, and being gay is nothing different from anyone else, which it isn't, and it's not a problem. But it always feels like a press release is necessary, and I don't know how to react to it. Like, oh, good, or oh, okay, or it's the shoulder shrugger. But they seem to always have to come out and say,
well, it's kind of like
we did.
John came out with an article saying he was heterosexual. I mean, would that be news or?
Well, that was because there were so many whispers. John, what is USWNT? United States Women's. What is it? Soccer? No.
Retired soccer player.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
U.S. Women's National Team?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't know. I look at this picture and then I'm like, well, what are they showing? Why don't they show some video?
Okay, that's enough.
Of the two of them together. That's what I want to see because I'm just picturing it in my head.
I thought it was her with a haircut on them. I'm not even joking. I thought it was
here's
her.
Is Sophia Bush, is she related to George Bush?
I think she
or is it a different?
I don't think so.
Is it a different Bush?
Dana?
Why doesn't it just say Bush likes Bush?
I like the Peace Stain article a lot, and this one too. I think we're 2 for 2.
Okay. I'm just throwing things out there.
You're right. It's just like it's what do you call it? A nothing burger.
It's very like normal. So
each his own. So
it shouldn't be a press release.
Why doesn't it just say Bush is into Bush?
Okay. Well, we stumbled into that. And
John is really being full John. I love it.
I like it.
John,
okay,
I'll be like Bill Burr. One. Don't hold back.
Oh, she's no relation to George Bush. We heard.
Okay, I didn't think so.
This is going to bother John. Would you pay 44% capital gains, John?
No, it would kill the economy. It completely defeats the idea of why people want to buy a house and hang on to it for a long time. Their house goes up in value, and now he's taking almost half of the gains away. What does that do?
13% if you live in California, so you would get up to like 57%. Come on, it's time for the people of America to pay a fair share. Sharon Stone, Simple Pilots, Flintstones, Barney Rubble, Dresden.
I think it would make the housing market crash, wouldn't it?
Well, I think it what it does indirectly, it is more money on the surface that would come into the country and immediately go out. But also it lessens your drive to invest, because investing is already a gamble. So let's say you lose money, you lose. Let's say you actually do well and you make money, then you have to give halfway. What happens is people stop investing as much. Someone like me, like they put tax on houses in California and LA County, so I won't buy another house.
Well, I was
It's
going to
just
say,
too
with
expensive.
with the property taxes, when you
Yeah.
buy a house, so less people buy homes, that's less property tax. So it's
Well,
it-
historically, in the late 90s, it happens is Clinton got together with the Republicans and lowered the capital gains tax, and the government actually took in more revenue. So, yeah, there's a lot of inputs to this tax.
through
'cause this is-
property tax, probably, right?
and through motivation to get in the stock market and invest.
Yeah, then you get in
and
because if you win,
expand
you
and-
might make money.
Yeah,
But
if
then
it's
more people pay tax.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking of homes. You're thinking about the stock market.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
you
would kill it.
animal spirits, unless we want to be some kind of social welfare state. I don't know.
It's a problem,
Whoops.
John. You don't think. Okay, next one.
Dare.
How dare I eat John?
Who's
I
going
eat
to
dinner
listen
with
to
John a
three
lot.
comedians about
Nobody.
taxes?
That's why. Who
Nobody.
cares
That's
what
why
we
we're
say?
moving on.
This is, I thought, was interesting. Now, without knowing,
Look at
there was
that.
music attached. to this, but
Dana, is that you?
What do we?
without knowing this was just sort of interesting. That just how fast animals are, and I had no idea which ones are fast and slow. So just talk along with it.
Mhm.
If one of them seems
Okay.
fast and surprised, you said, "Okay, here we go."
Is
Okay.
that Dana or
Okay, turn that down a little bit. Okay, that's a cat.
A cat,
Goes 48.
that's Sophia Bush and her girlfriend?
a fox.
What's that? An ostrich?
Ostriches are really fast.
Well, that's a wolf.
Look at their little legs. And they all have
a wolf,
ACDs.
a peacock, and an ostrich.
Oh, the rhino? How fast
The
is that?
rhino?
55?
55 miles per
I had
hour.
no idea. I thought they were slower. Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
What's that? An elk? Antelope? And a
That's-
what?
A
Faster
bison
still?
and a moose.
Buffalo goes 56 miles
a
an
brown
hour.
bear? Oh, they could fucking haul. That's as fast as I go. That would be tough to outrun them.
You
Okay.
there's a
Cheetah?
cheetah.
Okay,
The
I
cheetah
understand
is
the
the
cheetah.
fastest.
I
They
understand.
go,
No,
cheetah can go 85 miles.
no, look
an
at the
hour.
wolf. Who the fuck
wolf-
had their money on the wolf?
No, the
Well-
cheetah's faster.
Oh, and who are these guys?
I don't even think these are real animals. I think this is animated.
I think, is this Jurassic Park?
It's
No, I think
animated.
they're-
It's an
Hyena
AI.
one? Where are they going? That's the big question. They're coming back? How dumb.
How long can they
going to
sustain
get
the?
food?
Who's
Guess
filming this? Oh, a giraffe. Wait.
Wait, not a giraffe. Tiger,
A
65.
camel?
A camel, 65
shit.
miles an hour.
Get fucked. No way. A
Forget
giraffe.
that. Look at their homes.
Look at the
Yeah.
zebra.
Listen, Dana, I just
Mhm.
wanted to tell you that the eclipse not really coming to LA when everyone was so excited about it, like it was
Yeah.
Coachella, was funny. You know, it's not funny. Getting ripped off. Harry's Razors agrees. Harry's Razors is something my brother Andy told me about years ago. What they
Interesting.
did, they saw customers getting screwed over by questionable, overpriced shaving products, and they
Mhm.
decided to do something better.
Yeah. I hear, David, that instead of charging the same stupid high prices, Harry's found their own way to make really, honestly, beautifully designed razors for a fraction.
Yep.
Do you know what that means? A fraction of the
It's
price
like
of other
less than the
big brands.
price. Yeah.
Less, exactly. Exceptional products, honest prices. That's Harry's, David.
Oh yeah. And listen, they're heavy. They have a weighted handle. So Dana, and I know you like to get pumped up. You count on them as barbells because you go, oh, I do 2 razors in the morning, do curls,
Yes. I take the razor and they pump up the bicep. But you used to do 300 pounds. Yeah, but you just do more reps.
It's all about
That's
the
what it's
reps.
on more reps.
Yeah.
No, it's great to have a real. This is like stuff in movies. You'd see a guy with a really handle and a weighted, heavy shaver. And then these other companies came out with these plastic ones.
Garbage.
That just after one shave, I'm a little sort of an alpha male in a way. So it's just, I can hear it say, ow, when I go down
you look at how wide they are
with
between blades. You're like, this is going to rip my face. So after one shave, just get the blood off it and throw it away. But the heavy ones look cooler. You look like you're in a movie. I like it.
Yeah.
It's quality. Makes you feel good, better than the rest. Listen, it's got the highest customer satisfaction in the shave industry.
Yeah,
no risk trial. You don't like it for some weird reason? No worries, it's on
convenient subscription option that you can cancel at any time. This is a great shaving experience, David.
Getting ripped off isn't funny. Switch to Harry's. Get started with a $13 trial set for just $3 at harrys.com/fly.
That's harrys.com/fly for a $3 trial set.
Dana running like a little pussycat.
When they used to say you run like a puss, is that what they meant?
Yep.
Okay.
Here's a news flash, though. What animal can run the longest?
What does that mean? Like a marathon?
A human being.
A human being. We'd go with our spears. We'd hit the animal. The animal would only be hurt and start to get away. And we could chase them for 12, 14 hours just running.
Is that true?
Yep. Human beings are really great at long distance running compared to other mammals.
How fast do you think you can run, Dana?
41 miles an hour. No, in my prime.
Yeah. What'd you do the mile in?
The mile, about 425.
Really?
It was okay.
Okay.
Well, we trained a lot, and there's a lot of people faster than that.
I could train for my lifetime.
I'll train your head in a minute.
What about how fast you go? Do you go 20 miles an hour?
I'm not sure how it equivocates. I think human beings top out at like 28 if you're like, Usain Bolt.
John's big bragging. I heard him the other day bragging to the waitress at dinner that he got 640 steps that day. And then he showed her.
Come through this screen to rip your head off.
I'll climb through this goddamn screen. All right, we'll watch
I'm
this.
faster now at tennis. I play tennis
wait.
faster.
That's true. You are quick side to side.
This is an old commercial, right? From the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a 90s Instagram. This is
Is that Dana in the middle?
Let me see.
Have some candy? Sure.
Flirt Squirt.
You can get your brother for telling your mother.
Where did this go?
The girl who flirts with Jack. Listen.
Jesus.
Ryan Gosling.
Right after school. Nice shade.
And a song.
Dare ya change my mind.
Oh my God, she's spitting her mouth.
All the time. Look out.
So fucking loud.
Check this out.
Flirt Squirt.
They're awfully young to be flirting and squirting.
Oh, that's Heather says that leads to first base, but I think that's fourth
Dana makes
base
me
when you
say
squirt on a
this
guy.
crap. He just
John.
texted me. John, say this.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I said,
Why are
go
you
for it,
focusing on
John.
Flirt
Look.
Squirt?
Awfully young
Flirt
to be
squirt.
flirting and squirting.
No, thank you. Okay, that's a comment. Awfully young to be flirting, squirting. Awfully young to be wearing a bowler hat, that idiot in the middle. But fine.
I think that one kid was Ryan Gosling as a kid, wasn't it?
I think it was
Really?
one of them was Reese Witherspoon at the end with the glasses.
The thing they don't tell you is this is a precursor, because if you aim low, you get pee pants.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's good. You tied it up because Flirt Squirt is basically you pee in the other guy's mouth. And it's a little bit beyond flirting. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
hey, I think Jenny
I
likes me.
thought-
She just peed in my face.
I'm not
at
going
reset.
there, you little
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I wouldn't even. Don't try to church.
you and your
up.
fantasies.
Flirt Squirt.
Jerry, come here.
You know, I'm so old. I didn't know any girls that squirted in my life. And now there's too many. Isn't that funny? Do they learn it along the way? Do they watch
I've never
a
been with a
tutorial?
girl that squirted.
You have one?
No, I've never been with one
Let's look at a clip.
that squirted.
That's
Oh, really? Well, maybe you're not Mr. Romeo.
Or maybe I'm picky.
No. If you push right here and also squeeze their big toe, it can work. It's hard to do though. You get one right in the
Now,
grill.
where do they squirt? That little thing?
It can go up to 6 to 8 feet. Flirt, squirt. All right, read what Dana.
Cardi-
Cardi
landing back
B,
on that
wop,
one.
wop, wop.
Dana, don't jump out on flirt, squirt.
No, I have no.
We got a
comment.
young audience that wants to hear about it.
Dana told me he would flirt squirt with Nora Dunn.
Where between scenes
Nora.
on SNL?
I don't know when. He just would do it.
Flirt
They
squirt.
were arguing in the hallway one day on SNL, and I thought it was about sketches. No, it was about.
And then you heard the
squirts.
flirt, squirt song?
No, then they were like, "Yeah, squirt. You promised to squirt me in the middle of the sketch. I tried.
The truth of it is funnier. John and I were in a sketch with William Shatner, and we were playing Star Trek Nerds. It's kind of a famous sketch.
Famous sketch. Oh,
William
yeah.
Shatner goes, "Get a life," So, and then Nora and I just had an argument, whatever. But I was dressed like the nerd, and I had glasses with, tape in the middle.
Is that what you were?
And John came out,
nerd.
and we're nose to nose, kind of yelling. There's a lot of stress on the
Screaming.
show.
Oh, I was dying laughing.
Yeah, it's hard to get in a real argument when you're dressed as a church lady. Now you get the fuck out. Take a swing at someone.
Could you tell that was a really funny sketch all week? Because it's lived throughout history is a really good one.
Oh yeah, everything
Yeah.
about William Shatner was just funny that week, and he just killed it. He's so funny.
We were the most excited about him hosting than anybody. Because like Dennis would always say, "Why aren't I in sketches?" And he complained. I go, "Dennis, you don't hang out Tuesday night, right?" So then he'd be around the table and he'd always be like, because there was nothing for him to do. But when it was, I remember this distinctly. And there's William Shatner, and well, Lauren's in the middle, and then the host, and then the table goes this way. So I always sat next to the host, and Dana was on my right.
Hello.
And I remember saying to Dana, "Go, it's Kirk."
Mhm.
We were so excited, and I looked at Dennis. He's like this.
Yeah.
He was so excited. Well, we all were excited. It was Kirk, the Captain Kirk.
When they walked down to lunch or they walked down to Huxley's or something, but they were like, let's say outside of 30 Rock, they're just walking down the street to go to dinner or whatever. And he said, so many people yell Captain Kirk. And while he's talking, he just throws this up. Yeah. Anyway, Dennis, so we golfed last week. Hey.
Oh, we can do that?
And he would throw it out because that's all they want to see is, hey. But then we asked William Shatner and he said, I don't remember that.
He said, I can't remember what you're
You
talking
remember
about.
doing this to people?
Well, Dennis said he's just throwing it around just while he's talking because he does so much. It's like fluid, which is funny. And
remember the episode where Spock got mad and did this to a Klingon?
No, he did not, did he?
I made it up.
Remember they made Spock because he didn't have any emotions. They made him wear pee pants around the
I
spaceship.
knew you were going for that.
I knew it. I had to. Around the
saw
spaceship
that.
because he has no emotion. He goes, why is this humorous? They're fucking pee pants, dude. It's funny. And
Remember, he
like,
fell in love with somebody. He didn't understand the emotion, and then he
I
did a
don't
flirt
get it. That's
squirt.
you. And then he did a flirt squirt
Mhm.
by some Klingon.
Trouble with the tribbles. Remember, it was a
Where-
famous episode.
No man has gone before.
Okay, Dana was in the middle of a curve.
I
We interrupted.
I was in
Think,
squirting.
spot, just flirt, squirt,
To squirt and flirt like
Plonk,
woman
don't
ever
squirt in my face.
John, what couch are you? Are you in La Scala? What are you doing right
It's my house.
now? It is? You didn't do that design on
Years
purpose,
ago.
did you?
I did back then.
I know a great lawyer.
You
I'll
look,
call
like,
you
look
right
like
after.
you're at a Persian.
I went with
carpet
a
store.
Southwestern theme, and it was like 30 years ago. There you go.
I have to say,
Mm.
John has a big mansion. Good luck
He
with your
does.
mansion tax.
Oh,
He has a mansion up on
your
the-
house is twice as big as mine.
It's twice as
Hmm.
Southwestern.
Well, you want to talk about personal stuff like our home?
No, John, I don't. I don't want to do this.
And yet you brought it up.
No, John, when are you going on the road next? And do you like the road? And if you travel past Texas, do you go the day before? Go.
I go normally about once or twice a month, and I do like it, but I always fly the day before the show because you
Mhm.
never know. What if you miss it? So I'd rather have peace of mind and get a good day's
Even if it's
night's
Vegas,
sleep before the show. Even if it's Vegas,
even if it's Phoenix.
even if it's Phoenix, I don't care where I go the day before.
and I get all
Because I don't want
sad.
to. I don't want something to happen and then I miss.
No, it's
So
so
you-
stressful.
Rob.
You're right.
So you go to the Hollywood Improv the day before.
Hollywood Improv.
You hang out at the Hollywood Improv the day before.
No, I don't play LA anymore because
Oh yeah, I heard this theorem.
well, comics steal jokes for one. Yeah, my jokes are that good. And secondly,
My next
you know, you
question.
never know. They film me and go, "Oh, you said this. You said this. It was a joke." Yeah, but you meant it, even though it was a joke. I go, "Well, I meant it. Yeah, but it was a joke."
Who are these people?
Yeah, who are these people? Who are
They're
these
looking,
people?
They're looking to end your career, and it's not worth a chance. You know, a chance.
Well, I think you could go on.
They
to
might
just
laugh
say-
and they might be offended. And if they're offended, you go, "So what?" But what? Can
Oh,
you do?
right. You're saying Hollywood audiences are a little more offended. Some of your
A
offensive
little.
stuff.
There's always
Yeah.
somebody.
Well, guess what? Steve Martin, guess what? In his book, like he stayed out of LA completely. He went on the road. He opened for people. He did Vegas. He did a lot of things, and he became great. So there's more than one way to skin a Steve.
Yeah.
Why did he stay out of Los Angeles?
Well, I think he saw that the sitcom way and that wasn't his way. So then he started opening and just working on the road. 2 weeks before he made it, he bombed so bad he considered just forget it. Because
What
when he
was
would
his make it
bomb,
moment? I can't remember.
you know, I don't know. I just remember in his book he was playing some Miami gig, and it just if the audience didn't hook, he wasn't famous. If they didn't hook his character, it got really grim in there. You know,
Well, he was making fun of it.
I know he was
And if you didn't
deconstructing.
get that, it was bad. But if you did, it was he was hysterical.
Hysterical. I saw him at peak at the boarding house, and also saw him at the Berkeley Community Center. Yeah, it was pretty something to watch that.
What about when he had the Blues Brothers open for him at the Universal Amphitheater? That's probably the coolest show I've ever missed.
It's hard, man. That'd be one of the toughest things to follow. Probably
Oh,
with
the
Steve
Blues
Martin,
Brothers when they're
with
killing
the
it.
full dancing and all the singing. Yeah, that's a tough
Oh,
one.
Belushi and Aykroyd doing anything, and then
Yeah,
and you're even better.
Yeah, but he
than
was on SNL then too, so it was like
he was
two
on a
SNL
lot.
features.
Yeah, he was on a lot.
right,
I mean,
right. Steve Martin was, a rock star as well.
I got to work with him in a movie, Three Amigos. Phil Hartman and I, right, and Joe
Yeah.
Mantegna were in the scene, and so they was doing coverage on Steve Martin. It was Chevy Chase and Martin
Yeah.
Short. So anyway, they're on Steve. So he would do a take, and they go, "Oh, let's do it again." And each time he was a little funnier, and I've never seen anything like it. He had such control, and it was like he had a knob on his chest. They go, "Where do you want to hear?" And like, let me turn it up 1. Let me turn it
Ooh.
up 2. A little funnier. Okay, we'll go to 3. It was like that precise.
mhm.
I've never seen anything like it.
I
was
believe it.
incredible.
Hmm.
You lie a lot, but that one I believe.
I mean, he's no Dana Carvey.
Well, I remember working in
But he was
Trapped in
amazing.
Paradise, and I would watch it, and everyone else is John's close up, and it would be exactly the same every time. I mean, I don't know. Just
I have a knob on me that says 11, and it's broken off there, so it doesn't go below.
I've done movies with both of you guys, and I have to say, between the two of you,
Mhm.
I'm the funniest.
Okay, thank you, thank you for that audience poll.
No, I mean, wait. Oh, that's
No,
not what I
you
meant
are
to say.
funny. You're
I didn't mean to say I'm the funniest.
No, it
I'm
does kill
sorry.
me to say,
Between the
but
two of
in-
you, I'm funny.
but it drives you
No,
crazy.
I know
when
it came out of wrong again. I'm
people
so
go,
sorry.
"Well, you're just naturally funny." That's what they say to you.
Yeah, they say that to me, and I go,
Oh, it's just
"Naturally,
easy
I work
for
my
you."
ass off on it.
Yeah.
No,
I
it's
know.
not that. I act like I don't know I'm being funny, but I do know,
Yeah,
and I know how I'm funny.
No one can just be a
Dana.
natural and not work the system of how to be funny on command with a camera in your face.
No, this guy named Ralph Levy, who used to produce and direct the Jack Benny show and the
Mhm.
Burns and Allen show, he came to my acting class. Tony Bartot, acting for the camera. He goes, "Ralph's going to teach you comedy." But anyway, Ralph said, "You do all the things you do in drama, then you add the comedy on top, and then you, the actor, you're being funny, but your character should be oblivious. As a result, people think, oh, you're just naturally funny. You're funny just standing there." I said, if I'm just standing there, it's because I'm making that choice to just stand there with the blank face because I know it'll be funny.
because that's the funny way to do it. Yeah.
Could
I
I get
agree.
a master thespian, ACTING, with full commitment?
Acting. Thank you. Oh,
Said thank
Ah!
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
That's
That's good. Okay.
That was a good
well,
laugh.
No,
All
on
right.
SNL though, they break so much now. I go, what happened to the sketch? And so, remember, Dana, we weren't allowed to break character.
Yeah.
We'd have been
We thought we could
fired.
fire. Yeah.
This isn't the Carol Burnett show. We don't do that.
Ryan Gosling, though, was having so much fun. It was infectious. That was the most breaky
Yeah.
show ever. But you couldn't help but laugh
Well,
really
he's
hard.
the host. He's not going to get fired.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
it was.
What's
it
he?
was-
Oh, I guess I have to go back to my giant movie career. I don't think he's worried about
I
it.
Go
guess I
look
gotta
up
go
the
back.
Beavis and Butthead sketch. It's kind of a sort of a classic.
You saw it, didn't you?
I saw it.
I get
It's
Twitter.
very funny, and
I
so
mean, it would have been funnier if they hadn't broke. I mean, that's how I feel.
Mm.
Oh,
It wasn't.
I
that-
wished we could have broke. I think breaking sometimes. I agree with you. When I was doing the Pepper Boy, I thought we were going to break for a minute, and I didn't want to break on that because it was killing so hard without it. But it does make you laugh when people break. But anyway,
Here's my impression of Farley and that. Why, thank you, Peppermint. I would like more pepper. He really
Well,
made a
the
meal out
down
of
by
it.
the river, it was you and Christina, and you guys were trying not to laugh,
Right.
and he was doing everything he could to make you laugh,
Yeah.
I
very
think,
cute.
Yeah.
which was funny. But it was.
Did you ever laugh your whole time at SNL, or did anyone ever laugh? at
No,
you?
I did one time because it was Tarzan, Tonto, and Frankenstein on the
Right.
Pat Stevens show with Nora. So she's interviewing the three of us, and anyway, we're doing the sketch, and then all of a sudden Phil out of nowhere started laughing.
Oh yeah,
Doing-
yeah. That's very
Then he
odd
stopped
for
like
Phil.
that.
Yeah.
And then 5 seconds later, he just lost it.
That was it. Yeah,
and
he
laughing
lost.
remember.
on and on. And I'm like, and we're all like, what is he laughing? And then we couldn't not laugh. And I had my head, I'm like, there's covering my face. We were like, and I couldn't stop. And afterward, I said, Phil, what happened? Because nothing had happened. He just started laughing. And he goes,
Oh,
so he said, no, I tell you what he said. He goes, well, I just thought how ridiculous I look. And I started laughing, and then I stopped. And he goes, and then I thought, what that must have looked like to the people watching the sketch and at home, seeing Frankenstein laugh like that. And he goes, and then I just lost it.
for no reason. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then Lauren on Monday goes, well, that happens. It's all right. And I'm like, oh man. I
But
don't
the other
know.
thing, John, is the sketch continued even though he lost it. Is I remember him as Frankenstein crashing through the set because that's
Yeah,
what
didn't
was
he do
gonna
that? He
And he
walked
kept
through the
going.
wall.
and
But he
he's
was
laughing his
laughing.
ass off the whole time.
Didn't stop.
And he's still doing the character.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I remember that.
We tried. Yeah, we tried to finish, but we couldn't stop. But that's the only time I remember doing that.
Life insurance is a big deal, Dana. I know you think ahead. I think I tend to
Yeah.
think ahead, but you got to get your ducks in a row at some
So-
point.
Great thing that you can do for your family is create this important safety net, with life insurance. And it is kind of like, what policy do I get? You got to spend all this time. It can be overwhelming.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Policygenius is the country's leading online insurance marketplace.
That's
You know
right.
what that means? It saves you time and money so you can provide your family with a financial safety net starting right now today.
Wow. With Policygenius, you can find life insurance policies that start at just $292 per year for
a year?
1 year for $1 million of coverage. Some
Ooh.
options offer same-day approval and avoid unnecessary medical exams.
I like that. I do have life insurance, Dana, and I'm glad I do.
Am I the one who would benefit?
Beneficiary?
Yeah. If anything happens to
It's
you, do
split
I get...
between Sandler gets the most because he needs it.
Oh,
thank you so much.
Thank you, David Spade. They're going to
Give-
love this.
I give it to Rob Schneider too. Hey, thanks. Give me more.
What?
No, this what Policygenius does. It helps you compare your options with top companies, and their team of licensed experts is on hand to help walk you through it.
Mm-hmm. Talk to a
Talk you
team
through it, whatever you need.
Talk you through it. Talk to a team of award-winning agents who will walk you through the process step by step.
Compare quotes easily with America's top insurers. Just a few clicks, you find the lowest price. Because if you look at your insurance, you might not be as covered as you think, Dana. You probably are. You're pretty good at this, but some people just do a skim job. But you need them to vet this stuff.
Yes,
Very
that's
serious.
why. Yeah, this is a great product. This is a great thing to have. Policygenius gives you an unbiased advice from a licensed expert support team, which is nice.
Yeah, they have no incentive to recommend one insurer over another, so you can trust what they're going to say. They don't play favorites, which I like that. A lot of 5-star reviews. In fact, thousands of 5-star reviews, Dana.
Thousands.
Do you get it?
On Google and Trustpilot from customers who found the best fit for their needs.
Check life insurance off your to-do list in no time with Policygenius. Head to policygenius.com or click the link in the description to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save.
That's policygenius.com.
All right. Anything else for John before we let him go walk Jerry?
What do you have your own show now? Oh, suddenly it's your podcast.
No, I'm just saying because we have a screen.
I'm Jon
of
Lovitz. We'll be right back with Dana.
We are here with Jon
and David
Lovitz.
Spade right after this.
We are here with the one and only Jon Lovitz.
With a word from Snapple.
Thanks, fellas.
John, do you want to promote? Yeah,
where are your gigs?
Your next one?
I'll be at the Grove Comedy Club in May in Arkansas. And look for me. I have a new singing show where I sing with a great band, Randy Wallman, who played with Frank Sinatra, 4-piece band at the Jazz Club Vibrato.
Where is that? What town?
It's in Los Angeles.
Top of Beverly
Glen Center, and I'm there.
Oh, up in there. Okay.
Yeah, I've done
I
2
went
shows,
there.
and they want to bring me back now every couple of months.
It was a blast. I saw it, Dan.
Well, you do have pipes. What are you singing? Sinatra type and all that stuff?
Yeah, stuff like that. Different standards and fun songs and songs like The Monkey and the Baboon that my grandfather taught me when I was
singing in the rain.
So it's still funny.
Well, he does comedy.
Yeah, and I do comedy. Yeah,
and then
it's still a funny show.
He does have a good voice.
It's not Dana Carvey,
I'll give
Spade funny, but it's
not
funny.
me on my pogo stick.
No. It's not Dana, George Bush, Dennis Miller.
I'm doing a tour of the South, by the way.
Funny.
Love it. I'm doing, it's a great question, Lovitz. I'm doing.
I thought you went already.
Well, it's on davidspade.com, but I'm doing like, I think I'm doing Arkansas, Kentucky, North Carolina, Orlando.
I'm doing Arkansas.
Clearwater.
Mew, mew, mew.
Mew, mew, mew.
Did you guys ever talk about when Dana Carvey brought me to a club? And he goes, there's this guy there, David Spade. He's really influenced by Dennis and I. And that's the first time I saw David. And then I was like, oh my God, he's like a clone of the two of them. If Dana and David, Dennis Miller and Dana Carvey had a baby, it would be Spade.
I think he's outstripped that moniker.
Well, that's
Dana's hair looks better
years
than
ago. You have your own style now, but back then it was like, but you were funny. But that's the first time I ever saw you. Dana introduced me to you.
When I first saw Dennis, he said, this guy, John, is a cross between me and a snuffleupagus.
When I first saw David, I said, I watched him and I said, he's like a cross between Dennis Miller and a flirt squirt.
When I first saw Jon Lovitz, I thought he was a cross between Mo Howard and Ulysses S. Grant.
Yeah.
When I first saw Dana Carvey, I thought he was Ellen DeGeneres.
I first saw Dana. He was a cross between Tinkerbell. Just Tinkerbell. I can't think of another one.
This is a true story. Dana, we'd always tease each other, and he would do characters. And the start when William Shatner hosted the show, and he would, John, I'm in 3 sketches, 3, right? And he always goes, what can't I do? So one time he's behind me, dressed and makeup as Johnny Carson, and he's imitating Johnny Carson. It was so spookily good. Dana was gone, and you were in the room with Johnny Carson. And I remember in my head looking at it, and I literally thought, yeah, he's right. What can't he do? Like, that's how good he was, how great he was. I actually thought that. I go, he's right. It was so spooky. It was so weird.
I remember seeing him run around as Carson. It looked great.
But he sounded exactly like him, and he was gone. It was pretty amazing.
That's very nice, John. John is one of the most talented
It's
people
true.
I know. John can really sing. He said I can really sing. He would tell me I can really sing, and I go to myself, sure, for a comedian. Then I saw him really sing, and he goes, damn. So it's the same kind of compliment. That guy can really sing.
Yes, he can
really
sing.
sing. Probably the
Yes.
best
Well, I like to sing.
comedians.
The
Yeah.
show is called From the Shower to the Stage. I like to sing in the shower, and it sounds amazing. Everyone thinks they sound great in the shower.
Yeah.
Do
I
they?
told him that should be a
Like, I'm going to put
TV
it out
show.
there and try.
Yeah, you
Frank
are
Sinatra,
good.
though. Frank Sinatra, everyone knows he's the greatest. He wrote a book on singing, if anyone's listening, called
Nope.
Tips on Popular Singing by Frank Sinatra. And he tells you how to sing, and it's fantastic.
Does it work? Because the other day you were telling me.
Oh,
how to
it
sing.
worked. Yeah, it really works. Oh, because it didn't?
Yeah, you told me, you're like, take your upper soft palate. I'm like, let me just.
No,
eat my
like
Pop-Tart.
every singing teacher, it's your diaphragm. Pull your stomach in, pull it out to support the air. Frank Sinatra says, breathe in through your nose. And then, because if you breathe in through your mouth, the air goes in and dries out your vocal.
The
cords. Breathe in
summer
through your
wind.
nose, and then
Yeah.
your lungs
Yeah.
fill with air, and you feel your rib cage go out. He goes, don't let your rib cage go back in. He's the only one that says, not your stomach, your diaphragm, your rib
Oh.
cage. And if you do that, that's what you
Riveting.
focus on. You automatically support it correctly with your
That's well
abdominal
put.
muscles.
Rectally?
I'm gonna take a shower right
different.
after
It's
this
how the pros
podcast
do it.
and sing. I'm gonna
Let's
take
all
a
take a shower.
long shower after this podcast
Mhm.
and sing.
Everybody loves somebody sometime.
Well, what's more fun than singing with a band? Comedy's hard. You're up there
Oh, it's
singing
so
with a
much
fort.
fun.
Oh my
He's like
God.
the character
easy,
that's like,
though.
don't make me sing.
These guys, Randy Waldman's the musical conductor and arranger.
Never heard of
He's
him.
played with Frank
Never.
Sinatra, George Benson,
Okay.
Ray Charles. He's the top guy.
Mhm.
He's Barbra Streisand's personal pianist and now musical conductor. He's been her personal pianist for
Jesus
36
Christ. Never heard more
years.
boring credits.
Pianist.
The guitar player. He's
Little
the
close
best
to you.
studio musician, guitar player. He's known for Michael J.
Well, what are we
Fox
getting at? Go ahead.
solo.
So he's good. Now what?
I want to see
in
this
Back to
show.
the Future.
Oh, is he
The
on your
cello
show?
player is one of the best
Oh,
cello
yeah.
players
Thank you,
in
God.
the world.
This is his band.
The drummer's one of the best drummers. He's Dave Tull at a Pasadena College. Professor teaches everything. They're so great. So you have
I think
to
I
try
might jump
to
off.
play with these guys. It's not easy. David Spade likes it up the butt.
I thought we were doing VH1 behind the music. I'm like, what's going on here? We're just
Yeah,
talking.
no, that's his band.
That's your band. It's good
Awesome.
stuff.
Saying it's fun, but it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not like amateur hour.
Well, they're not. I'm trying to
No.
keep up with them.
No, you are. You do
Mhm.
good. I've seen it. It's good.
I'm
Okay,
being
so
humble.
All right, John.
Dana, nice to meet you.
John, nice to see you.
I'll see you out front because you live in my yard. And Jerry the dog, nice to.
Jerry, come
Oh boy, Jerry,
say something.
don't
He
show
always
the
wants-
overbite.
he
Does
always
he have a
wants
good
to be on
angle?
camera.
Underbite, right? Jerry,
Quit fighting.
don't let him do that stuff to you.
He's sleeping.
He's like, hey, I just found a nice turd in the
Jerry's
driveway
sweet.
to chew on. Anyway, John, great to
Anyway.
see you. Let's do it again sometime. This will never air. Okay, bye.
Bye, John.
Bye, everybody. Goodbye.
This has been a presentation of Odyssey. Superfly is executive produced by Dana Carvey and David Spade. Charlie Finan of Brillstein Entertainment, Jenna Weiss Berman of Odyssey, Heather Santoro, and Greg Holtzman. Hope you liked it.